All right, we're live. Hey, everybody. I'm Amber. This is Corin. We are here with her. Hi, Corin. Corin is a spiritual instigator. She is a retreat leader. She's a trained psychotherapist, angelic channel, and a #1 international best-selling author of the book The Angel Experiment, and soon to be, I'm sure, #1 international best-selling author of her new book, The Angel Experiment, coming out in November.
Angel Wealth Magic.
Angel Wealth Magic, yes. She changed the name, trust me. So today we're going to talk a little bit about Archangel Uriel. So I'm super excited to hear all the juiciness about that. So I'll throw it over to Corin.
Thanks so much, Amber. Okay. Well, I want to see some comments here. Who's with me? Let me know who's here, where you're from, while I talk here. Good morning, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi, Joanna and Susanna. Oh, you can't wait to get the new book. I know. I can't wait for it to come out. It's so, God, it's, everything that we create, if you really like kind of put your back into it, is just like, whew, it's like birthing a baby. So this baby's almost officially born and delivered into your hands, which is so exciting. None of this I would ever think would be possible for me. And I am sharing this with you because it's really kind of on topic with what we're talking about with Archangel Uriel. So you guys, last time I got here, we talked about Archangel Azrael and his mysteries, his hidden mysteries. And then before that, we talked about your guardian angel and what a special, ultimate, massive alchemical relationship you can have with your guardian angel. Oh my gosh, I love you, Kelly. Oh my God. Okay, so you guys, I had some really cool information come through for you for Archangel Uriel. So I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do today. He wants to show you how to illuminate your best path. I know there's a lot of kind of people in chaos right now. Things are feeling, for some people, really stormy, really unclear. Maybe some of us are going through a little minor rebirth and not catching our traction. So he wants to kind of come through and help really not just to give you hope, but help you understand more clearly who you are, what you're capable of, and also how to work with in conjunction with your holy guardian angel to magnify your potency in the world in a beautiful way. Okay, there's a lot of potent people out there that are potent, but not in ideal way. So we're gonna try and work towards the opposite here. If you didn't see the Holy Guardian Angel or the Guardian Angel video, at some point go check it out. I actually gave you a link called Meet Your Guardian Angel, which is a really great meditation and audio to help you get anchored and to help you really understand a little bit more about that. I also have a video about that on this page if you want to check that out at some point, but not right now. Right now, stay with me because I got some good stuff to share with you. Hey, Lori, good to see you. God, it's so good to see you guys here. I'm coming out of my little cave here. It's cold out here, or I get colds pretty easily. Anyways, Archangel Uriel is classically known as the angel of light. So there's different interpretations. It could be God is light, or translations of his name, God is light, or God is my flame. And so he's known to be very close to essentially to the creator, and carries the light of the creator to anyone who invokes or calls upon him. A lot of people know this particular angel. And when I say him, I just kind of want to have a disclaimer that I don't necessarily always mean that literally. Angels can come through feminine, masculine, like it kind of gender is irrelevant in the spirit world, just to let you know. So a lot of people classically know of him as really the angel of clarity. He can give you clarity around things. Well, today he wanted me to share with you something a little deeper about his mystery. So it's not just simply clarity of the mind. So for those of you, are you guys like kind of going through a lot of mental stuff, like having to think things through? Are you confused about anything, trying to figure something out? Because if so, he can really help you with that clarity. When I see him come inside, I see a brilliant gold light kind of lighting up, and I know that it's him that's with me or has a message for me. Oh my gosh, Karen, you got the book already? I don't even have a copy of the book. So good. Oh my God, you liked it so much. Karen said it was so good. She had a hard time putting it down. Yay. Oh, that's so great to hear. Oh my gosh. Whew, that's a close one, you guys. So, it's so funny that people are getting this book right now because one of the kind of the mysteries of Uriel is that he can help you really open up your framework for wealth and open up your ability to perceive yourself in a different way. So beyond just mental clarity, I'm in a foggy haze. Who am I? Who am I really? What am I? Why am I here? What purpose do I have? He's someone that can help clear the mental noise, okay, the mental static that's kind of bouncing around in your head. Um, so, what could be stormy up here, he can help bring an opening, almost like the light that shines through the clouds when it's a stormy day or a moody day or a gloomy day. So, for those of you who are in the middle of struggling right now, which I know so many people are, and sometimes it's for no good reason, you're just struggling, right? Because right now it's just it can be very stretchy and grindy and taxing if we don't slow down. He's saying that he can be the light and to remember that past the clouds, there's always the sun that shines. And that is, in a sense, the light that he carries. It's like this eternal sun always shining, even if it's not obvious to us in the moment. And just by dialing in and tuning into him, that can help, break through the mental fog. And someone saying they've been asking, who am I? Where do I belong? A lot recently. That is the query of the moment. So good for you for asking that question. A lot of us are receiving that question because we are going through a large scale rebirth. Humanity is going through a large scale rebirth, which is part of the reason why I'm so passionate about this work that we're doing with spirit, opening up pathways to new forms of wealth for all of us who are heart-centered beings. And so what he wanted to make clear was that he can help you with mental freedom, mental liberation. And what he's meaning by that is not just, oh, my mind is settled, but an ascended version of yourself, your own mental, like a consciousness that is divine, much like the guardian angel. But he's putting a different pulse on what they do and saying why it's so important for you to work now in conjunction with your own divine essence, your guardian angel, your personal angel guide. And as we talked about before, how important it is for you to really acknowledge this concept of having a guardian angel so that you can accept the divinity that dwells within your heart, that carries your code, carries your blueprint kind of for your life purpose. Even though sometimes our life purpose is hiding in plain sight, we still doubt. So by merging with your guardian angel and calling it into your body, it can help kind of start unlocking your heart's pulse. So working with this angel in conjunction with Uriel, who helps liberate the mind and creating an open channel between the head and the heart with these two geniuses, if you will. Well, three geniuses, that includes you, really helps you to be able to not just understand your purpose, but really be able to see clearly, to light up that path for you so that the fog clears and you can see literally in the dark. And so it's wonderful how he's weaving this alchemy between storms and light and you, and that you are, in a sense, the solution or the medicine that we need on the planet. But we need to engage with a deeper aspect of our mind and our hearts. And these two pulses. Now we tend to demonize our minds, right? Because our minds are often attacking us or channeling kind of like all the dark shit, right? All the fear, all the worry, all the crap. But if you can attune your mind with the help of Archangel Uriel to something that is beyond even what you would understand, right? Something that's bigger, cooler, and you work with the guardian angel. Oh my gosh, my heart is pulsing so hard right now. I love you guys, man. Woo! Okay, so I'm getting all inflamed, all lit up by even talking about these brilliant geniuses. Thank you, Spirit, for coming. Um, so by calling them in, and again opening up the communication between the heart and the mind. Okay, check this out. This is what he says. I'm going to actually like look at my notes um even more. He calls it the deepest alchemy, one of the deepest alchemies that can transpire, the transformation that can be the liberation of the heart, which is moving past your suffering. Okay, it's like acknowledging pain when it's occurring, but not overly dwelling in it. Okay, and also liberating the mind and the freedom of choice that we have with the mind, and how we want to point and aim that direction, and how we want to dream, which island we want to go visit. And so these two pulses, it's like the mind pulse and the heart pulse, again, when they're working in coordination with things like logic, okay? Things like facts, logic, those types of things, intuition, but also instinct, something that happens in your body, the animal in you awakens, becomes its instincts become illuminated, and it naturally starts moving in the pulse in the right direction in coordination with your mind. Okay, so here's the cool part. He uses the word, he said, when you find yourself in this state, when you do this balanced effort properly, with intention, with commitment, he says, you become a luminary. And I was like, what an incredible word. So I look it up. And a luminary has the ability to inspire and to influence others in, and he's saying in much larger ways. He wants you to understand yourself that you are already an illuminary, right? Or a luminary, meaning you already light up the people in your lives that you love. You're already sharing your medicine, sharing your love, sharing your light. However, there's an opportunity for all of us to receive a deeper teaching around this for ourselves, like what is our medicine, what is our personal medicine, and where are we being called to share our medicine in a different way. A lot of us are in doubt about these messages that we're getting, and it's kind of taking us down because there's a part of us, our personality, that senses the change coming on, and we could be in resistance. And he is saying that the acting right now, that aspect of you that is an illuminary, that is a luminary, is the one who is awakening, is the one who is calling you to Corin, and to all the things that lift you up and bring you joy. This is the aspect of you that is wanting you to be more creative, step out of the box a little bit. They're showing me a coloring book, and they're showing this child's hand beginning to color outside of the lines again. Okay, so how many of you are coloring outside of the lines, or thinking about coloring outside of the lines in your life and going, oh shit, am I about to do this? Do I really want to do this? What a great idea, but I don't know if I can pull it off. He wants you to really trust those. So, luminary. With becoming a luminary, when you work these two fields of magnetism, he's calling your heart a magnet and your mind a magnet. When you learn how to open up these two fields of magnetism with the help of your guardian angel and Uriel, your personal magnetism expands. People find you somehow uniquely attractive, especially when you start rocking your unique message, your unique vibe, your unique truth, which we all need to hear. We're done with the puppets and people just puppeting the same old shit all the time. We are looking for revolutionaries. And this is spirit talking. We're looking for revolutionaries, and those willing to revolt against the old ways, but in beautiful ways. It doesn't have to be fighting. It doesn't have to be struggle. It can be born from and birthed from beauty, honesty, vulnerability, compassion, all of those things that we value, and that we wish we saw more of in the world. So a lot of people saying yes, yes, always reinventing. So you have 1,000,000% permission to reinvent yourself at this time. And I want you to hold focus of what it means for you and what it would look like for you to be a luminary, someone who influences and inspires others in a beautiful way, right? What would that look like for you? Because luminaries, it's really about influencing them in your personal kind of genius that's unique to you. Okay, so if you're an artist, if you're an activist, if you're even a politician, a speaker, that you just, by working these two pulses, okay, your heart activation and clearing and freeing, liberating your mind and recommitting to the choice that you have, the mental choice and the way you choose to feel um, about things. By doing this, you will naturally begin to pull more influence in your zone of genius. Now, if you don't know what your zone of genius is, this is why we're having these talks, these last few talks I've had here, so that you can deepen into the pulse of your guardian angel, understand it is a real entity, it's a real thing that has been with you from the beginning. And it started as a polarity and it's coming closer to you so that you can unify your fields, unify your consciousness, because it is pure divine. And your heart's pulse, it understands who you came here and were designed to be more than your conscious mind does. And by merging with this and then working with archangels, okay, to help deepen the process for you, you get very unique information and start doing really out of the box, coloring outside the lines kind of things. Okay, you start doing some really weird and awesome shit, and you feel this weird ass freedom that really kind of comes out of nowhere when everyone else is feeling all bogged down. Okay. So we want to invite radical, miraculous alchemy and transformation inside of your heart and mind. And so the way that he laid out how he'd like for you to work with him directly is to get the name of your guardian angel. Okay. But first you call on the creator, Uriel. You ask him to illuminate your mind. Then you put your hand over your heart and you say your angel's name several times. He even told me minutes of just saying the name over and over and imagining that this channel between your mind is like a river between your head and your heart that opens up even more. And he wants you to kind of bring that pulse, like to bring your awareness into your heart with the field of your holy guardian angel and into your divine mind. So, getting the divine mind to communicate with the divine heart and really allowing this process to unfold. So we have choices, right, Jody? Yeah, we have choices with your mind. And you have clarity. He's telling me right now, you do have clarity on what you desire, on what is coming into birth and into creation for you. He wants you to trust those instincts and to rest and dwell inside of your core, inside of your center, and to, in a way, retreat into the light that is you. He's calling it the golden graces of the divine within you. And, I know a lot of people are probably going to mistake this for being this new age talk. It is not freaking new age. Okay. This is old, ancient wisdom coming through. This is our birthright. We were designed to be co-creators, to create out of conscious choice, and to also be be such luminaries that we are aware that we are connected to other humans. Therefore, we come out of hiding a little bit more. We show up a little harder for each other, and we're more willing to share our weird ass wisdom, our gifts, and our geniuses. And before you know it, whatever it is that you're dreaming of, whether it's becoming an author yourself, um, I don't know, having more time to create your artwork, or touch lives in radical, crazy ways, start a new business, a nonprofit, whatever it is. Before you know it, it will start happening. But I'm just giving you these very foundations, these basics. Meetyourguardianangel.com. If you don't have that audio, you're going to need it. Go get it. Um, so that you can start this conversation in a genius way. And look at my 3 videos that I did on the Hidden Angel series. Okay, look at them all, receive whatever gifts jump out at you, whatever messages jump out at you, because I don't do these things very often. Okay, and I only do them when they're essentially inspired. So and that could happen once a year, I don't know. So meetyourguardianangel.com. Take advantage of it now while we still have that rocking for you guys. and we'll see what happens. And hey, Angel Wealth Magic, it's out. Go get a copy. Tell me how it is, because I don't have a copy yet. I hope you enjoyed today. Archangel Uriel, God is my light. God is my flame. And however you perceive God, okay, it could be creator, source, universe, mother, doesn't matter, okay? Doesn't matter. They don't care as long as you engage, build those anchor those relationships in the cellular structure of your body, okay? Because it's all about bringing the spirit into this world and creating from an inspired place. My luminary friends, how cool is that? I love that word. I actually am going to change my add it to one of my titles because it's like, oh, that's fun. All right, you guys want to be a luminary with me? All right, let's do this shit. Let's rock it. I love you guys. Go get your luminary on and really meditate on what that means for you. Really meditate on what that means for you. Ask spirit to show you, what does it mean when I am a luminary? What does that mean for me? Mwah. Love you guys. Thanks for everything. Mwah. MeetYourGuardianAngel.com.